Hi there, hello. Hope you're having a wonderful day or evening wherever you are. My name is LEAH Santa Cruz, and I'm a meditation teacher and mindfulness coach with PaleoHacks. I'm actually coming to you live from Bali. I would love to hear where you are from, and so if you could say hello in the comments, let me know if you can hear me by sending me a like or two, just so I can know if you hear me good and you see me good. Okay? All right. So, today we're going to be talking a little bit about how to change your brain and your body to get what you want. Sounds pretty simple, right? Or very complex, but I'm going to break it down a little bit for you. And it's all using the power of intention and meditation. So the two go hand in hand very nicely, and I'll explain that in a minute. But what I want you to know first off is that right now, wherever you are in your life, whatever circumstances are here, whatever you're going through, there is the potential for you to be healthy. There's the potential for you to be happy. There's the potential for you to have your dreams and desires. There's the potential for unlimited things, right? But it's just, how do we get there? Or how do we tap into that? How do those events and circumstances find us? Well, there's a huge field of research right now in the area of neuroscience called neuroplasticity, right? And there's a lot of big jargon there, but basically, essentially what it means is that scientists have discovered that we can actually change our brains. Just like plastic is moldable and changeable, our brains are changeable. We can develop new pathways in the brain. We can create new ways of thinking, new ways of feeling, and new ways of behaving in the world. And one of the most powerful tools to do that is through meditation and through setting intention. There's an American philosopher who I love. His name is Wayne Dyer, and he recently passed. But one quote that he said that I absolutely think is powerful is that your intention creates your reality. So what is an intention? Well, really simply put, an intention is being really clear on what you want. So it sounds simple enough, but we tend to get overstressed in life, and we have lots of responsibilities and anxieties, and as we go through our life, all those stressors that we're under every day tend to make us less able to connect with and be clear about what we want, and to drop into that state of thinking and feeling. So we're trying to control everything, or we're anxious or worried about how things might unfold, and we tend to resist and manipulate stuff. But the important thing about setting an intention is, can you get clear in your mind? The mind is just the brain's set of programs, right? Can you be clear in your mind about what it is that you want? And just allow yourself to visualize it. So that's really the first step in setting an intention. Setting an intention is, what do I desire? Do I desire a new job? Do I desire a better body or better health, healing? Do I desire more love in a relationship, or a loving relationship altogether? Whatever it is that you desire, it's all right. Just allow yourself to visualize it. So professional athletes, acting coaches, Navy SEALs, all of these groups, they know about some special tool called mental rehearsal or pre-visualization, and we use that in meditation as well, and then I'm going to share that with you. It's a really powerful tool for allowing your mind to just sit back and, as if you're watching a mental movie, invite in that exact scenario of what it is that you want. Pick one thing, just for this exercise. One thing. I know you desire a lot of things, but let's just pick one. One simple one, or one big picture. Whatever comes to you and is inspired right now. And as you sit here and you mentally think about this scenario or this outcome for you, can you bring to mind the circumstances surrounding it? If it's a new job, do I want to travel for this job? Do I want to work with amazing people? Do I want to have a certain amount of vacation time? Do I want to have creativity in my job? Do I want to feel inspired? So think about all those little things. Let them come up. So your brain will start to go to work, and then it'll start to allow your brain to mentally rehearse what it would be like to be in that situation right now. What's cool is that your brain doesn't really know the difference between something that you're mentally rehearsing and something that's happening outside right now in your reality. So we're really starting to make changes in our brain. In fact, there's been some cool studies done recently in the field of psychology, and they found that folks who played the piano and were told to actually practice a certain amount of chords on the piano for maybe an hour a day over a period of weeks, they looked and they mapped their brains in one of those MRI machines, and they found that there's activity lighting up in the brain that showed new neural pathways had been formed. Their brains had been changed. They'd learned something new. But then they took another group of people who actually never physically touched the piano, but they told them, okay, now you rehearse those same chords for an hour a day over this period of weeks. And when they looked at the brain activity in this group of people who'd never physically touched a piano altogether, they actually showed similar activity and new neural pathways. So these people had learned similarly as this group over here. It's pretty wild to think that how powerful our brains are in terms of when we decide to put ourselves and our focus to something that we want to create mentally, how we can change our thoughts. Now, to take this a step further, we want to actually change the way that we feel. So our reality consists of how we think and how we feel and how we behave, and that creates our state of being. And when our state of being is aligned with the things that we want, so let's say you want love in your life, that means you want to start thinking and feeling and behaving with love, loving yourself, loving others. Then you start to attract those things, right? So if you want to feel healthy in your body and sexy, you want to start thinking and feeling and behaving sexy, right? Okay, sounds simple. So the second portion of thinking about your intention is visualizing, letting your mental movies move and flow through it. The second part is feeling. So that's the part that a lot of people miss. But it's very important. You need both the thinking and the feeling. So the feeling, the emotion. If I want this new job, what does it feel like in my body? What would it feel like if I had it right now? What would it feel like if you had this right now? Maybe you feel fulfilled. Maybe you feel inspired or excited. Let yourself feel those emotions. Let the body go there. Really just play with it. Don't go into, but this isn't to happen and I'd have to have this in order for that to occur. Just let go of how it's going to happen and just let yourself play in the feeling and the visualization of what it would be like if you were there right now. Maybe it'll bring a smile to your face. Maybe you can let yourself play in that. So this is what we're going to do in our intention setting meditation. And there's so much powerful benefits to this. Seriously, I've used it in my own life, and I have been able to create some of the most amazing things just from being in a state of gratitude and being in a state of love or being in a state of excitement and inspiration. Through this practice, I've been able to attract love in my life. I've been able to attract health, friends, situations and opportunities that I could have never dreamed up. But they somehow come in so perfectly. You know that this practice works. So let's give this a try, shall we? Get yourself into a comfortable position. Right now, I'm sitting in a chair and I have my legs crossed. That's not for everybody. You definitely don't want to injure your knees or anything in this practice. So you can just sit comfortably with your legs in front of you if you like. That works best for a lot of people. If you want to stand, go ahead and stand. Do you need to have your eyes open or closed? Not necessarily, but I prefer my eyes closed because it really allows my mind to create those visions and rehearse the way that I want it to. So I suggest that. Definitely don't do this if you're driving, but if you're sitting at your office desk or if you're sitting at a friend's house or anywhere you are, just give yourself 5 minutes to do this exercise. It'll be fun. So if you get yourself into a comfortable position, just take a minute to rest here first. And then connect with your breath. Start to notice what activity is happening in your body. Take a few long, deep breaths. Inhaling through your nose and release the breath. Inhale through the nose and release the breath. One more time. Inhale and release. Allow your body to relax. Allow your belly to relax, your shoulders to release. Feel the length in your spine. Allow your forehead to relax, the jaw, the face. Not straining here, not straining to focus. We're just allowing ourselves to drop into almost like a daydream. Start to picture and visualize that thing that you desire. Whether it's health or love or opportunities in your career, let yourself go there. Let yourself visualize. What are the circumstances surrounding this? What does it look like in your life? If you were to have this right now, what would you be doing? Who would you be with? Are there others around you? What kind of activities would you be doing? Any images or sounds that come to mind, allow yourself to play there. And if other thoughts come up, that's fine. Just notice them, let them pass, and then return back to this vision of you. Can you see yourself happier, healthy, with love in your life, inspired? Are you in a certain location? What does it look like? And with this vision in mind now, allow yourself to feel into your body, to the center of your body, your core. And in your heart, in your core, in your stomach, can you begin to feel, how would it feel if you had this thing right now? If it were already here? Forget about how, forget about everything else for this moment. Just play with this. Let yourself feel it in your body. What emotions are present? Is it excitement? Peace, love, joy, a sense of fulfillment. And where in your body do you feel that? Let your breath expand that feeling. Let it be real. longer that you can rest in this state of thinking and feeling this potential reality, the more that you align yourself to those events and circumstances finding you, the more you open up possibility for the benefits of this meditation to align with you. And let's return back to that breath, expanding those feelings of joy, inspiration, happiness. Come back to that intention in your mind, that picture of you, that symbol that represents this thing you'd like to create in your life. And with that feeling and with that mental image, invite 3 deep breaths, repeating that intention to yourself, and then release the breath. Deep inhale, intention, release the breath. Deep inhale, intention, and release the breath. And you can begin to move your body and stretch. Gently open your eyes and welcome back. So this was a short, brief introduction to the power of setting your intention and what that looks like and feels like. You can extend that. You can really deep dive into this practice at home on your own time. If you like a little guidance, I'm actually going to be sharing different techniques about meditation and how you can change your body and your mind and your reality through the power of meditation over the next several weeks. So be sure to come back to PaleoHacks and look for me. I'm LEAH Santa Cruz, meditation teacher. I'm also going to have a new program soon to be released through PaleoHacks for meditation to help you through your weight loss, to help with sleep disorder, to help with anxiety, depression, and just creating a life that you love. So be sure to look out for those as well. If you have any questions, I'd love for you to share that in the comments below. Please share your experience, or if you want to share what it was that you're trying to create in your life. Love to hear that from you as well. If you had challenge with this practice or with meditation in general, leave that down in the comments below, and I'd love to answer your questions and see if I can help. But if you have any questions now, I can take one or two. Any questions? Don't be shy. Okay, so again, you can leave them below. I'll answer them later on. I hope that you enjoyed this practice. Again, it is powerful. I've used it in my own life. Science proves that it works. Please give it a try. And if it doesn't work for you, we're going to try a few different techniques in the coming weeks. Hope you have a wonderful day. Ciao.